This is an everyday dramatic story of a love war between a couple named Alex and Taylor who are having personal problems in their relationship.
Hey, Taylor, thanks for meeting up. I know you've been thinking a lot about your relationship and what love really means, what makes things go well, what drags them down. So I wanted to walk you through it, step by step, and help you build your own guide.
Thanks, Alex. I feel good about talking this through. I guess I want to know, what is love really? How do we know if a relationship is healthy or unhealthy? And what can we do to make it strong? Perfect. Let's start with what love is. And then we'll contrast good relationship versus bad relationship. And finally, I'll show you how your love guide idea fits in. What actions help couples, what reasons relationships succeed, what pitfalls cause failure. Sound good?
Taylor, absolutely.
What is love and why it matters?
Love, when I say love in a relationship context, I mean the combination of deep care, respect, emotional connection, shared goals, and mutual support. It's not just the butterflies at the start. It's the willingness to show up for someone when things are messy.
The reason love matters in marriage or long-term partnership is that it provides the glue. When life is calm, love feels easy. But when storms come, financial stress, health problems, children, career changes, if love is present, it helps couples stay connected, forgive mistakes, adapt together. Without that foundation, many relationships drift apart. For example, in the US, the divorce rate has been declining. At one point, there were about 7 divorces per 1,000 women age 15 plus in 2021, down from about 9.7 in 2011. That suggests that maybe people are doing something differently or committing more intentionally. Love plus effort makes a difference. Good relationship versus bad relationship. So what does a good relationship look like versus a bad one? Let's map that out. Good relationship. Open communication. Partners talk about hopes, fears, things that bother them, and listen. They don't just hope the other one figures it out. Mutual respect. Even when they disagree, they treat each other kindly, don't resort to contempt or verbal abuse. Shared vision and support. They have some common goals, or at least compatible ones, and they support each other's personal growth. Conflict resolution. They know that conflict will happen, but they handle it rather than ignore it. They come back together, repair, reconnect. Emotional and physical intimacy. It's not just sex, it's the small gestures, hugging, checking in, how are you really? Flexibility and resilience. When life changes, job loss, kids, health, they adapt together. Appreciation and gratitude. They still say thank you, notice the little things, don't take each other for granted. Bad relationship. Poor communication. Partners don't talk or only talk when things blow up or one-sided. Lack of respect. Contempt, criticism, ignoring the partner, dismissing feelings. Divergent goals, or one forces the other. One partner grows and the other blocks, or both try to grow in completely opposite directions. Avoidance of conflict or brutal fighting. Some ignore problems until they're huge, others fight so often they're worn out. Emotional distance. We live together, but I don't really know you anymore. Rigidity. When things change, one or both refuse to adapt. Taking partner for granted. Little kindnesses go away, resentment builds.
Taylor, that really helps. I can think of times in my own life when things drifted into the bad list.
Alex, and that's okay, it happens. No relationship is perfect. The important part is noticing when you're slipping into bad patterns and taking action.
Why relationships succeed and why they fail.
Taylor, so what drives success and what causes failure?
Alex, great question. Let's tackle failure first, so you know what to watch for, then success, so you know what to aim for.
Why relationships fail. Incompatibility. One of the stats says that among couples who divorced in the first year, about 59% of them cited lack of compatibility. Poor preparation. Many couples don't understand what long-term relationships require. One fact sheet found that over 70% of couples report not understanding the realities or stages of marriage. Infidelity, lack of intimacy. For longer marriages, serious issues like affairs or emotional withdrawal become big causes of divorce. Financial stress. Money is a known stressor. Couples under more economic pressure often struggle more. Lack of conflict resolution or growing apart. When change happens and one partner adapts but the other doesn't, the gap grows. Getting married too young, without maturity. Some research suggests relationships formed hastily face more risk. Repeat marriages. The risk of divorce increases for second and third marriages. One dataset. First marriages may have a lower chance of divorce than commonly believed, second marriages more risk. Why relationships succeed. Strong foundation of friendship. The partners like each other outside of romance, they enjoy being together. Shared values and goals. They agree on big things, kids, careers, finances, lifestyle, or at least negotiate well. Commitment plus effort. Love is not passive. It requires doing things, talking, forgiving, adapting, maintaining connection. Good communication and emotional safety. They feel safe to express themselves, they listen. Realistic expectations. They know the honeymoon phase fades, they know life has stress, they are ready. Growth mindset. Both partners are willing to grow personally and together. External support and good habits. They maintain friendships, seek help when needed, don't isolate. And the stats back some of that. The latest research suggests that new marriages are stronger today than in decades past, and that overall the risk of divorce for first marriages may be less than 40% rather than the oft-quoted 50%. Your love guide, how it will help couples.
Taylor. Now, how does my idea of a love guide fit into all this?
Alex, your love guide can be a tool for couples to strengthen their relationship by helping them
Recognize strengths and warning signs. Have a checklist or conversation prompts. When was the last time we talked about how we feel, or do I still feel safe sharing my fears with you? Encourage partners to identify where they're doing well, friendship, communication, and where they're slipping, resentment, distance. Use the good versus bad list we talked about to spark awareness. Facilitate intentional connection. Activities. Set aside 30 minutes this week to ask each other what excites you and what concerns you. Encourage regular check-ins, emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever matters to them. Encourage gratitude and small kindnesses. These matter more than big gestures every once in a while. Teach conflict and adaptation skills. When you fight, have the guide include, let's pause and ask, what are we really upset about? Teach repair tools, apology, listening, validating, making a plan. Teach flexibility, how has life changed? Are we growing together or apart? What adjustment might we make? Support goal setting together. Visioning exercises. Where do we want to be in 5 years? In 10, what steps will we take this year to support that? Encourage alignment. Finances, kids, career, home, personal growth. Regular revisit of goals. Hey, are we still on the same page? Promote self-growth and mutual growth. Remind each partner, you are a person first, partner second. Keeping your identity helps the relationship. Encourage each to grow personally, hobbies, skills, friendships, and to bring that growth into the relationship. Highlight that strong relationships are often two strong individuals choosing to support each other. Provide statistics and awareness to motivate action. For example, the U.S. marriage-divorce ratio in 2024 was about 2.42 marriages for every one divorce. Remind couples, although the 50% divorce myth is common, real data shows first marriage divorce rates are lower and improving. That gives hope. Let them see the risk factors, incompatibility, poor communication, financial stress, so they can proactively address them. Offer a framework for checkups. Maybe periodic, how are we doing? Check-ins guided by your love guide. What did we do well this month? What could we have done better? What will we focus on next month? Foster accountability, but in a gentle way. It's not about blame, it's about growth. Why your guide matters, especially now.
Alex, why is your guide especially valuable? A few reasons.
Many couples don't prepare for the after the honeymoon phase. Your guide helps them navigate the realities. The stereotype half of marriages end in divorce is misleading. Couples need real data, real tools, not just fear. Our world changes fast, careers, technology, norms, relationships need tools to adapt. Young couples, and even older ones, often assume love just happens. Your guide helps them make love work. Because of your own journey, you can relate authentically. You're not just giving textbook advice, you're offering a friendly, conversational support. Final thoughts and invitation.
This is great, Alex. I'm feeling clearer.
Good. So here's what I invite you to do: use the guide with your partner or future partner. Share it, talk through it together. Use it as a living document, not a one-time checklist. Revisit it, revise it, grow with it.
Love doesn't guarantee sunshine every day. There will be storms, but when two people commit to love and the work of relationship, they give themselves the best chance to build something lasting. And your guide? It's the kind of tool that helps couples do the work. A prosperous relationship is a long-distance run and not a quick sprint. It will take both couples to pace themselves together for a lifetime of joy and happiness. If you like access to a proven guide to long-time hearty love, just click the Love link.